Okay. Oh, shoot, we're live. All right. Hey, we're back, and I am going to do for you real quick some cannelloni beans here because it's going to go with a barbecue dish that I'm making. So I just start out with some fresh cans of cannelloni. Awesome. And I put them all in a little pan. And then what I'm doing is that I'm going to add in there seasoning. So you can add thyme, you can add oregano, you can add rosemary, you can add whatever you want for a flavor. The big piece is I'm going to throw in here is going to be some Gulf wild caught prawns. I usually use panettone prawns. They are Argentinian, kind of reddish prawns, but I'm going to use this today. So pretty easy. All I'm doing is really I'm just putting the beans in, and I'm going to cut the tomatoes up. My knife needs to actually be sharpened, so I'm going to not continue to do that because I don't want to cut myself. So I'm just going to cut these up in here, and then it's pretty easy, pretty simple. And then once you have them in here, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little smoke flavor to it, and then we're going to put that on the smoker for about an hour. And we're going to have a nice side dish to the barbecue ribs that's going to go and accompany this this deal. No, I do not do professional catering. I only like to cook for friends at certain times. So people ask me that, and no, I don't own a restaurant. I will invest in restaurants and as a partner, but I do not do this. My full-time gig is wealth building in real estate, housing, finance, nonprofits. That's where I focus my time. But I do love to cook. I grew up in one of the cooking capitals of the nation, Texas, and so you always have to be doing good with that. Also, I put some garlic in, so put a little garlic in there, and then I'm gonna chop up some onions and throw those in there as well. And on an upcoming show, for any of you that really like onions, I'm going to be making caramelized onions. If you have never had caramelized onions, oh, they are a treat. They will cost you a big penny to get them in a restaurant just because they take so much time and preparation, but they are absolutely good. So I've got everything in here. And so the next piece, all I'm going to do is just going to take my little shrimpsy here, and I'm going to peel them. And the way you peel shrimp, just give you kind of an insight. The way you peel shrimp is peel it all the way down to the tail. And the reason you're doing that is because if people want to pick it up, there's still the tail to pick up. But there you go. Nice, beautiful shrimp. We're just going to throw those in there. And we'll just keep rinsing and repeating for that. This is where having a sous chef or somebody helping you in the kitchen, kind of accelerates this process, because otherwise you have to do it and do this piece along with all of the other prep stuff that you get to do as a chef. But it's like life. Sometimes you got to be the janitor, you got to be the CEO, the bookkeeper, and operations all at the same time, marketing and sales. So that's like life. So sometimes in the kitchen you have to do multitask as well. So that's why I call them inspirational recipes for the soul, because they work as well for your life, cooking principles, as well as the food itself. So anyway, I'm just going to continue to do those. You can kind of see what they look like. It's kind of a beautiful little dish. Tip it a little bit. And that's all it's going to do. Is just going to go in the smoker, and it's going to cook. I might throw a little barbecue sauce in there. And but that's it. But cannelloni beans recipe. Shout out to my friend Justice Israel, who actually we kind of made that together, and he was kind of the lead on that. But it has been a great dish to do. So hey, you have been watching another edition of Lewis Hour Inspirational Live.